Hello there everybody, it's Mark here checking in at Ditching a Drink. Hope you guys are well. Just going to make a quick video on the pros and cons of drinking to not drinking and my experiences with it this far. So yeah, let me get straight into it. We live in a society now where alcohol is very much plastered everywhere you turn basically, and it's on adverts, it's advertised everywhere. You go in supermarkets, it tends to be the first thing you see, like crates of beer, boxes of beer, stuff like that, on offer in Tesco and Asda as soon as you walk in a supermarket. So it's in your face, it's very much in your face. I think they do quite a good job of advertising it. Them super cool adverts you see where it's like ice cool, like the Coors Light one, where it's like ice and all that stuff with Jean-Claude Van Damme in it, and make it look very appealing. And to most people, in the world, it is appealing. They can enjoy it quite responsibly and stick to the recommended daily allowance or limit, if you like, of alcohol and your weekly units, what the NHS say you should have to live a healthy lifestyle with and around alcohol. But as teenagers, we tend to get conditioned into nights out and stuff like that, and it's a big part of growing up, isn't it, and socialising. When I was a teenager, at least, I was out 8 days a week. I loved it, and don't get me wrong, I loved the social side of it. I made a lot of good friends, and I've had some good nights, and it's good for that sort of thing. But it's conditioned into us early. Like we pick up drink between, I picked it up at 18, but some people are picking it up 15, 16, 17 now, and they're getting a taste for it, which is could be a potential recipe for disaster in later life. Going through your 20s into your 30s, you could pick up a tolerance to it quite slowly, and I've got nothing against anyone what drinks and drinks responsibly, so I'm not, just because I'm in recovery and sober and have been for over a year now, I haven't got anything against anyone what drinks or anyone what partakes in drinking activity. I'm not that sort of person. If you can enjoy it and do it and have a good time with it, by all means, absolutely. If I could be one of those people, I say it all the time, if I could just be a moderate drinker, I probably would still be, but unfortunately it's not the case for some. It's bad news, but you progress through life, and drank for quite a long time, and now I've put it down for a considerate amount of time to give my brain a bit of a rest and my body to repair. I've started to realise there's more pros than cons to not drinking than drinking, and my life has got considerably better, a lot better than what it was. I feel healthy. I feel like a new man. I'm fully detoxed now, and I've not had alcohol in me for quite a few months, and living like a healthy sort of life. I still eat a bit of crap, but I can wake up and feel fresh. That's the main one. I can wake up with no hangover, with that groggy feeling, and have to feel like I need a drink again to get to that quote unquote normal sort of level. So it's nice to wake up in the morning and know exactly what you did the night before, what you said, and who you was with and where you was. That's the main thing as well. You don't get these memory blackouts, and you don't get people texting you or ringing you saying you was an absolute clown yesterday evening or last night, and you got into this situation and blah de blah. There's none of that anymore. There's no drama. I've realised I've changed my friends up an awful lot. The friends I've got now aren't the friends I had 2-3 years ago, and I think that's probably part of life. We move through life and meet new people, but the friends I've got now are good for me. They're good relationships to have for my recovery, and the friends I look around with now want the same as me, which is recovery and abstinence. So I don't really associate with people who go drinking. Not because I don't have anything wrong with people who drink. It's just not a sort of friendship or an acquaintance I want to be surrounding myself with. So we meet new friends and they want the same as me. We go for food. We can go bowling. We can do anything. You know what I mean? Cinema. There's a lot more to be doing with friends than drinking, and you can socialise in many other ways. I didn't think you could socialise without a drink. That's probably why when I went out, I drank because I thought it was the only social outlet to meet new people and to have a laugh with people. But I've had more of a laugh over the last year with some friends, new friends I've met without drink. We've been conventions, we've been Blackpool, we've been days out. I've had a really good laugh, and I like that. We've been for good food in restaurants with some new friends I've made, and not had a drink there. We've had curries, and it's just brilliant. Just to go out and know that you're not going to have a drink and actually enjoy the evening. Drink soft drinks and eat nice food. So really enjoy that social aspect of the not drinking. My sleep's considerably better. It can be a bit up and down sometimes, but can't everyone's. But I do get a solid 8 or 9 hours a night, and I feel good after it. It's a proper sleep. I mentioned this in other videos. You get proper deep sleep as well, and it's quite refreshing when you wake up in the morning. You've had a proper sleep. I feel more energetic. Like when I was drinking to the excess I was very low and lethargic, low on energy, low on motivation. Everything was a chore. It's like I was dragging my feet through sand most of the days, But now I have a spring in my step, and I've got that urge and willpower and fight to want to progress and get through my life, and it's great. Another thing is the financials. If you're not drinking, you're saving an awful lot of money. You're not spending money on nights out. You're not spending money in supermarkets buying it. Majority of money goes towards drink. If you're out most times, because beer isn't cheap now in pubs and clubs, is it? And whatever you drink, but if you're out 2 or 3 times a week, you're saving an awful lot of money there. And you can go do nice things now, like holidays and stuff like that. It's things I could never do. Do you know what I mean? Because I was always could never have enough, because my main priority was drink, and it just went on that basically. 80-90% just went on that, and that was all it ever went on. So that's good. It frees up a bit of that sort of stuff to do other things. Like we can go on nice holidays and go on nice days out and really enjoy them. So that's a good thing. My skin's a lot better. At the end of my drinking, I look quite grey and gaunt and unwell. I really did look unwell. I was looking at pictures back at what I used to look like the first day I put it down to now, and I can see a considerable change. Put more weight on. That's a positive for me. I know people want to lose weight in this day and age, but I want to put some on. So give me that weight. I'll take that all day long. I eat better. I've got a good appetite now. Something I've never had for years. I was just like a little snack eater really. I'd have the odd biscuit or a bowl of soup, and if I couldn't get any solids down, I was just like liquid food really in the end, and can enjoy nice meals now, and I can taste food better as well. That's another good thing. Like I think excessive alcohol use does kill your taste buds, but now I can taste food and really enjoy it. Another good thing is just life in general's calmer. There's no dramas anymore. There's no arguments. Well, there still is arguments, but they're not as long lasting or as dramatic as they once were with alcohol. And it's good. I'm not being sick anymore. I'm not waking up in the morning and being sick. And another good thing is people look at you in a different way. They treat you with more respect. Subconsciously they treat you with respect, because there's a lot of stigma around alcoholism, and people prejudge. If I was to say to you now, have you ever judged an alcoholic? You probably have. without knowing. You know, nobody likes the word alcoholic. So alcoholism is a disease. It's a disease of the mind, and it's a dependent disease. Alcoholic is very much the same. You know, it's not a habit we do on purpose. It's a disease. You know, we're born with it, and we're always going to have it. But there is solutions to get out of it and maintain sobriety, which is not drinking, and live a happy life. You know, there's two ways of getting sober. There's getting sober. There's not drinking and living quite a unhappy life because you always want to be drinking, or there's not drinking and living a very happy, fulfilling life. And that's the one I chose. Hence why I go to AA meetings to achieve that, because it's a 12-step program of recovery, which is based on spirituality, which is what I was redundant of. You know, if you read into it, it's very, very successful. You know, I live a very spiritual life today, or try to at least, and you know, as a result of that, I'm reaping the rewards. You know, I feel a lot better in the soul, the mind, and the body. You know, it's a threefold illness: this mind, spirit, and body. But yeah, people tend to look at you in a different sort of way, and they sort of respect what you're doing. Most people. There's the odd one what don't respect what you're doing, but you know, probably because they're still caught up in the madness and don't know how to get out. You know, there's a lot of people what are probably alcoholic but won't admit it to themselves yet, and you know, we need to take this stigma away from the disease of alcoholism, because there's a lot of people hiding it, and there's a lot of people covering it up because they're too ashamed to come out and say, look, I've got a problem, I'm an alcoholic, or I suffer from alcoholism, I cannot stop drinking, help me. A lot of people die through this because you know, we're ignorant to the fact that nobody wants to be labelled anything in this. You know, who wants to be called an alcoholic? I didn't like the word, to be honest, but now I've come to terms with it, and I'm happy to be alcoholic now because I know there's a solution. You know, I know what I am now, and I know what I've got. For years and years I didn't know, you know, but now I know, and I know how to handle it and maintain it on a daily basis. So that's good, but I do think in society we need to take away this stigma around the whole he's got a problem with drink, don't go near him sort of thing. Not all alcoholics have scraggy beards and wear oversized black scraggy coats and holes in the shoes, drinking out, you know, dry cider out of brown bags on park benches. That's not, you know, there is alcoholics like that, don't get me wrong, but there's millionaire alcoholics what can't even get sober. There's famous people what have died what can't get sober. Doesn't matter what creed, race, background, money orientation. Doesn't matter. If this disease is going to get you, it's going to probably kill you. It doesn't care what colour you are. Doesn't care how much money you've got. Doesn't care where you live. Doesn't care who you know. Doesn't care about your morals. It just absolutely destroys you, mentally and physically, to a suicide or alcohol-related death or liver disease. There's many ways of dying through alcohol: slow death, quick death. You know, I've been near to death. You know, I've knocked on death's door and they didn't let me in. So I chose recovery. You know, I'm glad I did, because my life's a lot better. I feel better. More things are coming. I've got plans. I've got a future. I feel successful. I've got motivation, and it can all go if I don't do what I do on a daily basis. So I take this stuff very seriously, you know, and I do care about people that are still caught in the madness, because I've been there, you know. It's not good. It's not nice, but there is a solution, and I won't go on about it in this video, but there is. I'm going to leave it there because it's getting quite long, this video. Watch out next week for another video. I'm going to try and post one a week, and I'll leave it there. So, peace.